This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, A Better Road Planner, Elbilmek, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? The Mazda 6e should charge pretty fast, right? Yes, according to spec, but then as you guys saw in the 1000 kilometer challenge, it wasn't charging that fast because it was cold getting, but it was also minus 17 degrees Celsius at the coldest. So now I'm going to show you guys how fast it would have charged maybe during spring or summertime. So in order to get this perfect charging session, I had to keep it in the garage, put on a bunch of heaters, heat up the garage to around 25 degrees Celsius so the battery would be nice and warm, because it supposedly has no preheating or at least didn't work, and you cannot preheat while driving. But okay, anyway, now you're gonna see the perfect session, what it looks like. I include also Model 3 because that's another sedan, and then MG4. I couldn't really find other cars, but yeah, you see 150 kilowatt, 160 kilowatt. Wow, wonderful. And the battery was at 20 to 23 degrees roughly there. So yeah, normally it would be a huge gap between min and max temp. So it's all about the max, the min temp here. Tesla is actually quite schnell, but you see how hot the Tesla runs the battery, and then MG4 actually runs it quite cold in comparison to the other cars here. But yeah, back to the 6e. It's just wonderful, nice and flat charging curve, 167 kilowatt all day long, right? Actually, it's still slower than Model 3. Model 3 had a quite nice boost in the beginning. But also the MG4 has a nice flat curve, and actually it's kind of it's second place. Okay, Model 3 is leading, all right, but we'll see. MG4 has a really flat curve compared to the others. Well, or is it? Well, let's see. The 6e might even be flatter, because now Model 3 starts throttling, yes, as you guys know it, as like with most Teslas. But look at the 6e, how fast it is charging. Even at 55%, it's still pumping in 167 kilowatt. It's even flatter than the MG4. Well, actually, yeah, it is. We can see the charging curve afterwards. This is just amazing how fast the 6e is charging. Yeah, okay, now, all right, Model 3, okay, I messed up the display there a little bit. Model 3 is actually falling behind. It was leading in the beginning, but it's now the slowest, and the 6e is in the lead, and the MG4 is right behind. But you see, even now at almost 70%, the other cars are charging quite slow, but then the 6e can still maintain amazing speed. Holy macaroni, what is all this about? Well, it's all about the temperature, 40 to 47 degrees Celsius. We're going to see in summer if it will replicate though. Because this might be wonderful, but it also might be just a perfect case, corner case almost. Can you actually achieve this real world? Well, we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, the 6e already hit 80%, the first car to hit 80%. Wow, wonderful. And then seems like the MG4 will be the second car to hit 80%, and then Model 3, as you guys know it with most Teslas, will be the slowest to 80%. Well, actually, seems like, oh, it's gonna go. Okay, I got MG4. All right, okay. Model 3 right behind it though. Wow, impressive. But look at the 6e is about to hit 90% already. Wow. So even though the other cars tend to throttle a bit now at high stellar charge, the 6e can still maintain a fairly flat curve, German-like flat curve. Look at that, 90% first. 6e Mazda is the winner, and then the second and third place, well, now it's like watching paint dry. But damn, is the value correct here? The MG4 runs it really cool. Wait, maybe that was the coolant. I don't remember how it was. It can't be that it's that cool. Yeah, it jumps actually too much up and down. Okay, okay. Maybe that was the coolant. Okay, but all right. Anyway, seems that Model 3 will take the second place actually. Or actually, very even. There. Okay, yeah. Model 3 took the second place, and then MG4 is the third place. But just in comparison now, the 6e is already at 96%. Really impressive. And if we look at the charging curve here, this could be slight cold getting in the beginning, and then it just flats. It's just flat like Kansas, flatter than the MG4, which is considered to be really nice and flat, all the way until around, what is that, 62%. It has a little dip, and then still, but still, when the other cars throttle, the Mazda can still maintain quite impressive curve here. Japanese tech for the win! Yeah! Lol, okay. And then the Tesla curve is actually kind of the slow. Well, okay, it has that little jolt in the beginning. Yes, that's why it was leading initially. But then Tesla just kind of falls behind. And then the MG4. So the best curve here is Mazda 6e. Second best is the MG4. And then the third is the Tesla. But this tells you only part of the story. Because from what I remember, we can check. Yeah, here, Model 3 Highland did it in 9:10. This is the 1,000 kilometer challenge. MG4 did it in 10:10. Oh, okay, second best there. And then the Mazda, that was a third. So, ironically, the fastest charging car on paper was the slowest in 1,000 kilometer challenge. And the slowest charging car on paper was the fastest, which is the Tesla. Where the heck was it again? Okay, whatever. But yeah, so I actually booked the Mazda 6e again in the middle of May. So during springtime or almost summertime should be a lot better, right? I just want to know how good it's supposed to be. So I also did a calculation here. The Mazda 6e is supposed to do 1,000 kilometer challenge in around, well, 10 hours and 10:25 roughly. Yeah, so 35 minutes faster than the actual challenge. This is actually based on the winter consumption, which means that during springtime, summer, we could be able to do this in roughly 10 hours. But at least, you know, in those cold conditions, half an hour faster. So yeah, it means that if the software was updated somehow, I don't know if the hardware can manage this with some heat scavenging or battery heating or pulse heating or whatever they can do, the Japanese tech, right? Then maybe we can improve the 1,000 kilometer challenge. And this means that for people who travel far, it doesn't have to be 1,000, it could be 500, 600 kilometers. They will be able to arrive faster than it is now if it's cold. So yeah, anyway, we'll see in a couple of months, I guess, when they get the Mazda 6e back again. So that's going to be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.